expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. It's Khan versus Crawford Part 2. Of course, Crawford in 2019 in New York City.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I had ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in a ring with somebody that was sharper than him, threw clusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? Then now he's got to depend on his skills. Right, so this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. He should do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. You can't throw out you're gonna get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Huge round for him.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? The media expects a lot from this fight under the stars here at night.
These fighters are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
Insane action. Missing with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. That jab doesn't find a home. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counter punch.
Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. There's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. But
an excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Oh, my God, Johnny! Oh, boy! Amir Khan, dazed! And down he goes! What an upset this could be as Khan is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Do you believe what we are seeing? Amir Khan is rocked! And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
I've got to see that again.
After 2 knockdowns last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Punch, counter punch. Good job getting out of the way of that left. He blocks the hook. They block that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. And shoot. Always got to keep the head moving. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Here we go with these 2 lightning-quick lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
And he just missed with that left jab. That counter shot lands. No rest for the weary. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Crawford in trouble. Start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They exchange punches. His jab just got blocked. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. That counter punch caught him clean. A very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His jab just got blocked. Straight right just misses. He blocks the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see. Hold that thought! Amir Khan in some real trouble. And he just put Amir Khan down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1,